What's going on, Internet? Xiagax here, and today is a special day. Why is today a special day? Because you guys notice how I haven't really been posting a whole lot of content, and there's kind of a reason for that. That's because I have not been able to upgrade to an Xbox One at all. Just sorry for the noise. I am ready to head to GameStop here really quickly because I'm going to upgrade. I am ready to upgrade, and I can't stop saying it. I'm just so happy to say that I'm ready to upgrade my freaking Xbox already. I know it seems a little weird that I'm upgrading now, but financial constraints and all. So, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and take off. There's a couple things I need to get before I get the Xbone already, but, you know, I should probably just shut up and just get to it. Alright, here we are, GameStop. They're gonna help me out here. It's also next to a Buffalo Wild Wings, so it smells really nice here. It's also next to a Firehouse Subs. I have no idea what the heck that is, but they're hiring. And there it is, boys. There it is. Anyhow, let's squirm around here.
Hey guys, so before I actually go ahead and upgrade the 360 and evolve it with my little special method, I do actually want to take the time to reminisce with some of the games that I've played here because I made memories on this thing. And also, shout out to Justin if you're watching this. Thank you very much for selling me your Xbox. I mean, none of this would have been possible without you, actually. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these games here that I played. Starting at the bottom here. Boop. So yeah, the first one on the bottom here, Halo 3 ODST. Really great game. Was a little weird not playing as Master Chief for the once. But, you know, it really got me hyped up for Firefight when I actually got Reach. But yeah, quite a lot of fun. And then the next one we have here, Ninja Gaiden 2. 41 out of 70 achievements. I think this is going to be a very common thing for a lot of games here. Not very many of them are completed. Actually, I don't think any of them are 100%. I'm not really much of an achievement hunter. I will just play the games to have fun. But anyhow, but the thing is with Ninja Gaiden 2 here, you can see the last achievement here, ended the Infernal Reign. I annihilated High Priest Dagger Die. You're probably wondering what happened to the Archfiend there. Never really finished the game. My god, it was so cheap. The game was just so incredibly hard. I said, I'm done. I didn't actually own this one. This was actually lent to me by a buddy. And that's why I never finished it, because I just gave it back to him and I said, I'm just done. Next on the list here, Fable 2. It was an okay game. It was a little disappointing that it wasn't, you know, like the last one. You know, I was looking forward to getting guns, but the guns felt so weak, the spells felt weak, and this was just something that it just didn't feel nice. And the other thing is, I mean, you had unlimited mana, but it felt really weak. Kind of sucked. Yeah. Oh boy, we got some crappy games here. Aegis Wing, not really great. I think this was one of the first games that was, what was that? Games for Gold. It's one of the first games that was made for free, and I feel like I really want the hour that I played. I don't even think it was an hour. It was like a half an hour. That was that short. Hexic HD, however, that kind of came with the Xbox, and I think I was screwing around with it a little bit, so that's why that's there. Next one, Front Mission Evolved. The reason I have this is I just really had a hankering for some kind of mech warrior game. Probably should have just got Armored Core. I couldn't find it, so this was the next thing that I went and got. Boy, did this get boring really quickly. It's just not a fun game. Next one, Crackdown. This was actually pretty good. This one I remember because I actually started playing it just before I had my job at FedEx, and it was pretty good. It was, it was like GTA from the other side. Instead of being a criminal, you got to be the police. And the next one I want to talk about. Oh, here we go, Mass Effect 2. Now here's a really good game. I only have about a little over half the achievements, but this was a really well done game. Now, I know people are probably going to think of the Mass Effect 3 endings. Didn't play that one. You'll probably notice that this one's missing if you're watching this, or I don't know. I'm probably will be doing some editing because this thing's going to be long. But yeah, but this was a whole lot of fun. I remember just picking it up, just trying it out, got a little bored with it, and then I thought, you know what, I want to come back with it, and just the amount of story in it, that it made it really enjoyable for me. So that was something I was really happy to get. Call of Duty Ghosts. Never again. Don't give into the hype just because it has a brand name. That's my advice to you. And we got Gears of War right below it here. This one was just done because I just totally forgot about it. Well, let me clarify. I don't even know what I'm talking about here. This one only has 4 achievements because I forgot about it. But honestly, I just, I really don't have the drive to go back and play it, so, fortunately. And then we have a total mistake here, Clash of Heroes. This is like a puzzle game. It didn't really do a very good job of really explaining itself just by the cover alone. I mean, I think that's kind of important when you see a game. When it gives you preview images, it should, at least kind of give you an idea of what the game looks like and how it plays. Didn't really do a good job, but I'm going to chalk that up too because it was a free game for gold, and the early games in the free games for gold program were either indie games or really cheap. So, yeah. Unfortunately, now this thing is stuck to my gamer profile, so I'm never getting it off. Ooh, Halo 4! This was a good one. Really good. Just many hours of fun. I mean, if you go back and you see some of my early videos, you will see that I had quite a lot of fun playing it, even making videos for it. Although those videos are kind of a little crappy because I didn't understand that just adding commentary over live gameplay really doesn't make an exciting video, especially when I don't know how to edit sound that well. But, I do have them there. It's kind of a reminder for myself, what not to do. But, you know what? There was still a lot of fun, except up until I think there was a global tournament some time ago. And I think that was about the time when people found all the really cheap tactics. One of them that I really hated was the backwards leapfrog jump. Basically, where somebody, if they knew you were chasing after them, they would just jump up and go backwards, and they can get a cheap assassination. Boy, was that annoying. But otherwise, I mean, one of my best memories is when I first popped the disc in, and I just started mowing down people. I was just slaying like, the Halo god. And you know what? That's one of the things I'm really going to remember about this game more than anything. Oh, dear God, Metal Gear Rise. I have great memories of this. More memories, I would say, I have more memories of not being able to frickin' block! But otherwise, I had a whole Let's Play on it. It was actually the first Let's Play that I actually ever did that was completed. I, did it start to finish. Felt really good about myself because the first couple of Let's Plays I did, I never finished. Once you count Minecraft, that one's just... Yeah, actually Minecraft's finished. Oh, Fable 3. Well, this was actually an interesting case in the Fable series, because I only played Fable 2 once, just because, I felt like it kind of dipped in quality. And it seems like it kind of further dipped in quality every game that it went through. Fable 3 was just a little bit different, but, yeah, it had the dynamic touch, but it was, like, that was the only thing that seemed to be a selling point for Fable games, is that they had a new gimmick. Obviously the original game had the alignment system. The second game had new weapons and stuff, and they had separate alignments, with the good and evil and the pure and corrupt. This one had the dynamic touch, but I did actually come back to play this a second time, and the reason being was for which achievement was it? It was, where is it? I know it's not that one. And I found it. Okay, I was an idiot because I just completely forgot what it was. But yeah, basically, I played the entire game without being knocked down. Pretty easy, just use health potions. And I did this on June 20th, 2014, about 3 years ago. Yeah, that's really about the only reason I played it a second time, is because I wanted to go back and do it. I was bored, wanted to get some more gamer score, because again, still a big fan of Achievement Hunter. Assassin's Creed 2. Now we got ourselves a good one. Played through the majority of it, however, there's only a couple achievements I have not gotten, and this is where it got kind of tough, because the last achievements that I have yet to unlock, I have to get the 8 statues of Giuliani. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. I'm not Italian. Probably could do that if I just stopped being lazy. I could just go find them all. Kill 10 enemies while remaining in conflict without being hit. That takes a little bit more patience than I care to learn to have. Gotta wear the Auditor Cape in each city. Well, that requires, in order to get that, well, I have to get this achievement here, which is collect all the feathers. Yeah, I have to get the in-memory of Petruchio. And then lastly, spend 5,000 florins on courtesans. I have no idea how to track that, and I don't know how many. I don't know if it was cumulative or not, but I didn't even bother. I just stopped trying. Oh, here's another great one. Yep, you knew it was coming. Destiny. Another great game that had some great memories. I will say though, yes, it was kind of devoid of content, and I'm actually missing a few achievements. This should have been another game I should have 100%ed. And the ones I am missing, if we can go look, the ones I'm actually missing here, complete a raid with a full fire team consisting of all your clan. Well, I was never really part of a clan. I just wasn't one that when I could have easily done this achievement. Complete a raid without anyone on your fire team dying. Good God, that's kind of hard. Complete a strike with a full fire team consisting of only clan members. Again, wasn't a part of the clan to really effectively get this. Complete Court of Oryx. The reason why I didn't get any of the Taken King achievements is because I was just fine doing the story. The thing is, I was getting kind of burned out on Destiny, and I really was not in the mood to just want to, have to look people up on LFG to do another raid. I was kind of getting a little sick of raiding, but other than that, this was, an amazing game for whatever it lacked. But you know what? We're gonna get to play the sequel here pretty soon. Oh, here we go. Here's a great game. Now, this is another game that I really kind of can only bring myself to play through once. I know there's a lot of people who will, make multiple characters or stuff, but really, to me, it always, it kind of seems like it's always going to end up the same, because the way that I played Skyrim, it's always only going to be fun one way. But hey, at least I got a little over 2/3 of the achievements, and I think it's like the second game I broke 1,000 gamer score. I didn't quite complete everything. I did complete the Dragonborn DLC, completed most of the Dawn Guard. I don't know if you really consider the the Hearthstone DLC really anything of a challenge. I think it's just more of an add-on. But for as glitchy as this game is, that it just definitely grows on me. And one of the greatest memories I'll have with this game is the first time I was ever launched by a giant with the giant glitch. And you know what? I'm glad that Bethesda never took that out, because you know what? It, as goofy as it looks, it made so much sense. This is a game that will always will always forever remain a game close to my heart. Here's another great game, Borderlands, or the original Borderlands. And I actually did, a playthrough of this on the channel. I will get around to doing the second one eventually. But this was a lot of fun, and I think probably the achievement that would have really marked this game completed. Well, first off, I do want to say I was a bit stupid with this game, because I didn't realize that you could play the harder versions of the game. I think it was like True Vault Hunter. So I could never figure out how to get to actually a decent level. I just realized that grinding experience was getting hard. But anyhow, yeah, the achievement, to 61, that was it. But the achievement that really, basically ends the game, really, What a party. Really would have wished I could have got this. This one doesn't really seem like it's that hard to get, but this would have officially marked the end of the game when you do it all. And also shout out to Ron. Thank you for allowing me to get the Game of the Year edition, so I could get all the free DLC. This is a great game, and you know what? It's getting better. We had the second game, we've had the pre-sequel, and I'm really looking forward to the third game. And there it is, Borderlands 2, the great Borderlands 2. Oh my gosh, this is another great game. It's a lot of fun, great story, lots of guns. It's just so much damn fun. And how else? And there's no better way to describe it other than badass. Yeah, I know, I made a pun there. Shut up. Oh, here we go, the ever-famous Minecraft. Now, here's the thing. I think for a lot of you know that there was originally only 20 achievements. So, as you can see, I have 24, so I did actually have this game 100%ed. And like an idiot, I updated the game, which gave it more achievements, so now it's no longer 100%ed. I gotta say, Minecraft was good back in its day. I do feel like it's slowly on its way out. This was a great game. I mean, the thing is, though, is that it's really, it's only got so much splendor and awe to it. Eventually, that kind of goes away because you just know what you're doing, and then it gets a little too easy. Well, unless you play hardcore, you can do that. Oh, Fable Anniversary, there it is. I actually could 100% this if I really wanted to. The only achievements I have remaining... I actually got this fairly recently, only a couple months ago. Got the frying pan. I actually kind of hesitated on getting this because I didn't know if you had to get the frying pan by getting all the clues, which would allow it to have some attack power, or not. I was freaking out a bit because I actually went ahead and actually got the frying pan without having all the clues, and then I whacked Bandit just for kicks and gigs, and bam, there was the achievement. Okay, so the achievements I'm actually missing on this is getting all 30 silver keys. Easily done. All I gotta do is pick up a guide. I gotta get all the hero dolls. Same thing. Then there's same thing with all the books. And then could get a gift from your spouse, or flirt with an admirer in front of your spouse. I don't think I ever got married. I don't think I got married in that game. And then the last one is Horde mode, which is, I believe that's a reference to Gears of War. I gotta get at least 10 legendary weapons. I was getting there, didn't get all of them, but I just don't have the time to go back and get it. And then we have Halo 3. So wait, did I say Halo Reach was the first game? I'm actually kind of stupid, because actually this was actually my first game on here. This actually would have been my very first achievement. Now, I know I can't prove it. There's no date on it, unfortunately. But actually, yeah, you can see I got an MVP on 2013. But yeah, I know for sure this was actually the very first achievement that I got when playing this, because this is actually before my friend Justin actually sold me the Xbox. We actually got the achievement on this Xbox, but it actually belonged to him first. It was him and a couple of his friends that he would invite to his place over from time to time. And we were actually screwing around on Forge, and we found the skull that was hidden on Orbital. That was the very first achievement I ever got, and I was like freaking out because I was like, I'm gonna be like Achievement Hunter. Yeah. So yeah, but I gotta say though, I kind of wish I could come back and play more of it. Did I finish? I did finish the campaign, and this was actually only a couple months ago. It was only 2 months ago. I think I was playing this because I was waiting for my computer to get fixed. It took me a while because I had to get the funds first, and then it only took like a day to get it fixed. And here we got another legendary game, Battlefield 4. I did actually do a little small series with it, just trying to find if people would be interested in me giving some guides on Battlefield 4. If you want to go look those up, didn't really take off very well. It's whatever. But God, this is so much fun. It is. The whole. The maps being as big as they are, it's a lot more tactical. So it's not like Call of Duty where where you're running around like a chicken with your head cut off, portal aim glitching and, portal head glitching and, just trick-shotting crap. But, there was a lot of fun to be had with this. And I actually did make it to level 100 Colonel. I do not have a shit bucket, unfortunately. I do not have a girlfriend, and I have not had sex. So I at least meet 2 of those requirements to have made level 100. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, go find, I believe it was Happy Hours, Battlefield Friends. A lot of fun. All I can say, a lot of fun. And that's the end of the list. But otherwise, you know what? That's about all I have here. So you know what? Let's go ahead and evolve this Xbox 360, shall we?
Well, I've got the ritual set up to go ahead and evolve Mr. Xbox 360. And gotta say, Mr. 360, why am I talking like this? But whatever, yeah. This 360 has served me well. I know I'm late to the party as far as getting an Xbox One, but you know what? Who cares? So before I go ahead and evolve him, I will say, I got a little prayer to say. Dear Bill Gates, I hope I have a whole lot of fun playing the Xbox One. And may this Xbox 360 being powered up to the new Xbox One serve me well, just as the 360 has. That made no freaking sense. You know what? Let's get to it already. So, here we go. And...
Alright, people, here we are. We finally made it. Finally on the Xbox One. I know a lot of people are going to look at me really weird just for making this video, but you know what? Screw the haters. I'm finally here. I'm happy about this. I can finally get back into the YouTube game just a little bit. Maybe a little even more so. If you guys remember earlier this year, I did buy the Nintendo Switch. So this is probably going to be very helpful into getting into some Twitch streaming. So actually that makes 3 consoles. Well, two consoles and a PC. So yeah, I am now finally caught up, and I am super happy. If you guys like this really stupid video, be sure to go ahead and thumbs up. And if you would like to, go ahead and subscribe. Yeah. So anyhow, guys, thank you so much for watching, and may God bless. I'll see you in the next one.